Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Barakakadash. Double honors to my apostles, elders, and teachers at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Let's get it. Let's get to this Christmas bullshit. Tomorrow's the unholy day they call Christmas. That's that pagan shit. You got a lot of niggas can't wait for this day. They got these children go wake up early in the morning and see if they got any presents under that pagan tree. Got the unhoused from audience. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it, man. No time to be wasting. This place is almost done, man. Y'all niggas still out there partying, and y'all don't see what's going on? Iran just entered that war out there. He's shooting this. They shooting their missiles now. Let's fuck with y'all boys, dude. We about to enter in this. We go try to make some money up out of this. Cause war brings money, you know. Got my Amazon piece of shit pedestal here. This shit is falling apart already and it's brand new. Fuck it, I'm gonna make it work. And my tripod is breaking up. It's all plastic. Let's get it, man. Let's get to this serpent. Matter of fact, let me show you something. We're gonna break this serpent down. Everybody being ignorant to what this goddamn Christmas is. Ain't no such thing as Jesus Christ. This motherfucker right here. Look, Christmas. Look at this, man. They know this place is wicked. And brothers came out with the information that it was banned in the United States back in when? 16 something, let me get it. Because it was known for demonic stuff, like chewing on children. What kind of shit is that? Where's it at, man? Here it is, down here. It was banned in 1659, Christmas. Christmas was banned in 1659, known as a pagan holiday, where they gather. It's always about the children. They sacrifice the children to that Molech motherfucker. So Christmas is some false bullshit. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, brother? And that Christmas got our people like fucking gully about that shit. Let's see what they was doing. In fact, let me get this. Yeah, sacrifice to Molech. Ancient pagan god child sacrifice. I just typed in pagan eat children. And Molech came. Let's bring this up. Let's bring up old Saint Nick. Or old Nicholas. Look at this, man. So when y'all place that Christmas tree in here, you giving props to this God, which motherfucker can't do nothing and shit. You just a wicked motherfucker to believe something like this gonna grant you some presents. Or you bring your child, you cross your what do you say? You bring your you make your children walk through the fire. You think you're gonna get something after that? Nigga, please. You work for UPS. Let's get it, man. This is in Jeremiah. Got my pedestal now. You know, it's a piece of shit. I'm gonna have to use that Gorilla Glue on it now. Because it's a piece of shit. This is Jeremiah 10. We start 10 and 1. We start at Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Yashar'Allah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua Mashiach. Learn not the way of the heathen. Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Yeah, like they seeing the Lord, the chariots of the Lord. They just like, what is that? They were like, what the hell? Look how it's moving. What the hell is that? They can't believe what they see. But you know, if they was into this, they would know what it is. It's the chariot of the Most High. They cannot believe that the Most High got angels flying around in chariots. But there's a reason for that. Reason for that, the chariots is a covering for the angels, because the Lord don't want you worshiping the angels. If you seen an angel right now float from the sky down to the ground, you niggas will hop on your knees right now and start worshiping his ass. Worship the angel. Just like that. That's why the Lord got them flying in chariots. It's many accounts in the Bible when they ask the angel's name, the angel's like, what you want to know my name for? You praise the Most High and His Son. And the Most High's name, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua Mashiach. Let's get back to it. Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Yashar'Allah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua Mashiach. Learn not the way of the United States heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of a forest, the work of the hands of a workman, with an axe. Yeah, he cut a tree out the forest and bring the tree into his goddamn house. Let's go explain it. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest. Let me get this real quick. A tree. That's what they call it, a Christmas tree. Matter of fact, let me Google Christmas tree. I hate when this motherfucker doing the auto-correcting. Let's get images. Cutteth a tree out of the forest. Look at that. These niggas. Look at that tree. What is the point of that tree? I don't understand. I never understood that. What is the point of this goddamn paganistic tree and shit? Is my parents about to sacrifice my ass to this goddamn tree? Slakia. Jeremiah 10 and 3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and gold. Here's one. Here's one right there. Perfect example. Come on now. The Lord said, do not do these things. What did he say? They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. Now they use a tree stand. But this is what they do. They was doing this back then. What was Jeremiah? Let me do a Google search. What year the book of Jeremiah written? 300 BC. That was 300 before Yahushua. 300 BC. 300 years before Yahushua, and they was doing this shit. And Yahushua died 2,000 years ago. So that was 2,300 years ago. The Lord was like, don't do this shit. 2,300 years ago, and these niggas still got this Christmas tree in their house. I guess they don't read the Bible. And it's clearly say that. You tell the nigga woman that. She's like, it don't say that. Well, he don't mean him like that. Like them Christians. It's a metaphor. Like, get the fuck out of here. It said, this is Jeremiah 10:3, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with an axe. They deck it with silver and gold, and with gold they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. That's what they do. And they put them little jingle balls on there that represent the apple. That bullshit. It's like, yeah, I don't want to get no strike. What up to earphones? You know what I'm saying? You want everybody to hear your fucking music? That was the nigga woman, man. She know how to walk around this. This is holy. This is the holy area. And she had the Christmas, I don't know, she wearing the green Christmas shirt. These people are gone, man. I'm not out here to be like, hey, sister, come here to word, sister. And she get over here with a motherfucking attitude just to bring more grays to my face. She's supposed to come over here, what is going on? Look at the sign, like, why you got this down here? Then I tell her and she might understand. You know what I'm saying? So Jeremiah was written 2,300 years ago, and these niggas still walking around with a Christmas, I'm not walking around, but still bringing a Christmas tree up in their house, celebrating this shit. If I went down on the strip, you'll see some niggas down there in Santa Claus uniforms. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is gone. They gone. It's all about the hopefully elect. The hopefully elect is sealed by now. That shit look crazy over there. They're like they had a fucking feast. They must have been grubbing last night. Somebody must have given them some fucking food. Look at all that shit. Even the pigeons having a meal. Slakia. Jeremiah 10:4. They decked it with silver and with gold. They fastened it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They, Slakia. Matter of fact, let me get this. Matter of fact, let's look at this tree again. Let's break this tree down. Here it is right here. They fastened it with silver and gold. Look at that shit. Oh, and look at the goat. They got the morning star on there. They got the morning star. And they got the snake, the serpent that surrounds the morning star. Let's break down the serpent. Who the serpent is. Let's get this in matter of fact, let me break the goat down. Why they got the goat here and who the goat represents. Let's get this in Genesis. I like what you're doing. That's what that chocolate woman told me. Really? You do? It's kind of cold out here. This is Jeremiah 27. Let me go to 11. What the goat got to do with Satan? Slakia. This is 27 and 11. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, behold, Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Yeah, like me, I'm smooth, and despite the beard, I am very smooth. I don't grow hair out, ranges. I don't got hair all on my chest and arms and shit. Back of my neck, nope. Just on the face and the armpits and the privates, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be shaving my shit. Yeah, like the Mydumians, they be shaving their shit and go to, like the lady, this nurse had a story. She said she always come across these guys. They shave, they sack. And when she check on them, they got maggots down there. I'm like, what the hell? And what's she doing checking balls anyway? She's wicked for that. I can't have a wife go to work and her job is to check other men's balls and put paste on. It's like that. This is Genesis 27 and 11. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, behold, Esau. Remember Esau. And what Esau got to do with the goat. This goat right here. This goat right here. With the pentagram on his forehead. This goat. That's the goat. Look at his hair on his chin. Who got hair like that? Who in the world got hair like that? We're about to find out. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, this is Genesis 27 and 11. I'm being mocked now. Behold, Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father, peradventure, will fill me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver. I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, upon me be thy curse, my son. Meaning, don't worry about it. I told you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like a general told them soldiers, a soldier can't be a murderer unless he was given the orders to kill. So it's not his fault. Blame it on the general. Lock here. 13, and his mother said unto him, upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savour meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly remnant of her oldest son Esau, took his clothes and shit. You know, that shit was stinking. Which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. And she put the skins of the goats upon his hands to represent Esau, because he had hairy hands and his hair is like a goat. Slop here. Yeah. Right here. What the goat got to do with everything here? This goat represents Esau. Even though he don't got the horns and shit on his head, but he got hair like a goat. Slakia. And Slakia. 15, and Rebekah took goodly remnant of her elder son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck. So Jacob was walking around with a goat suit on. Really, he had the hair. He had to be hairy. Esau had to have been a hairy ass man to put hair of a goat upon his skin, and that hair is like, I never petted a goat, but you could just look and tell that the texture of their hair is the same as these Idumeans. So that's where you get the goat from. This guy right here. This is where you get the goat from. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to that pentagram too. Sun in the morning. Matter of fact, since we got that out there, let's get to let's go down to the snake. It's all about the Christmas. Look, they got the little shit wrapped around a tree. And they got the serpent down there. Okay, what is that shit for? Why you got that shit wrapped around a tree for? What's the point of that having around a tree? It gotta have some kind of meaning to it. It gotta be the serpent. What else could it be? What else could it be? An eel? An eel's not that long, but they got snakes that long wrapped around a tree. Let's get to the serpent. In the Bible. All this is in the Bible, and then match up to Esau, the Idumean. This is all at the beginning too. This is Genesis 3 and 1. Now the serpent was more subtle. The serpent was more subtle. When you look up the word subtle, it means deceitful. I'll just get the definition, man, if you don't believe me. I'll get the definition, man. Subtile. Class is in session. Subtile definition. Cunning. Let's look up the word cunning. Cunning. Subtile means cunning, and cunning means deceit. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it says. So let's read this over. Now the serpent, it should have said now Esau was more subtile than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua HaMashiach, the Most High, had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said, and what the hell is she doing talking to this cunning man, this evil, cunning, deceitful man? What's she doing out there by herself without her husband? That's why women need guidance. They can't do things on their own. You know what I'm saying? Your woman left the house while you at work. You know what I'm saying? You come back home, she's still not there. Just assuming that she was getting doggy style. Put it that way. This is Genesis 3:2. And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High have said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent, the Edomite spirit, the subtile, cunning beast of the field, said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. It's like this. Let me read that over. And the serpent said unto the woman, You shall not surely die. That's what he said to her. He deceived her and lied to her. But who are you going to believe, the serpent or the Most High? She'd rather believe the serpent. What's she doing right now? Like the what's that broad's name? She said she sold her soul to the devil. Yeah, she was talking to the serpent. And ain't no telling what the hell she was doing. And she had to go. She was a straight ghetto gagger. For the women, they got to get ghetto gagged up in that business right there. They told her, come up to the office. We'll bring out your contract, and hey, come by yourself. She thinks she's going to a regular building. They probably got Wells Fargo at the top of the building. This is probably a high-rise building, and she got Wells Fargo Corporation building and shit where you can rent offices out. He said, just come up to the executive office and we'll go over your contract. As soon as you get up there, everybody in there butt naked. You know what I'm saying? He probably got a baby on the table cooked like a turkey and shit. And she probably had to eat some of that. Who knows? Who knows what this goddamn Edomite, Idumean devil does? I'm just assuming, but that's what they are. Shit, look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. They walk around in a Santa suit with children sitting on their lap with the Pope hat on. Come on now. Look at this shit. This is what these devils, they into that. What is the point of this picture? And she sold her soul to these people, man. She's done. She is finished. She's a done deal. No more boo-boo mama's son for her. Let me read that over again in Genesis 3:3. We start at 3. But the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent, which is the so-called white man, said, You shall not surely die. So he lied to this dumbass woman, like she get like she go out there and get abortions. She a murderer. Listen to this monster. What the hell are you doing? Letting them carve a baby out your stomach or go inside your vagina and carve a baby out. What kind of shit is that? Who want a woman like that? Who want to hold hands and bring that motherfucking monster home to greet your mother and your parents and shit? So the serpent lied to this bitch, and she rather believe a serpent than the Most High. And the Most High, he got pure words in his book. He wrote a book, like, go by these words. And this motherfucking monster-ass woman says, no, I'm gonna believe the serpent than you. You see how she get all extra nice when she around this devil. Let's get it. Let's match this. Let me go back to Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. Now let me go back to Genesis 25 and 27. Because this is Esau. This is the spirit of Esau, man. Oh, man. Hey, when you come around, the truth come out. Slakia, 25 and 27. This is Genesis 25 and 27. Is it 27? Nope. 25? That's 24 right there. Slakia, my hands are cold. Here it is. This Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau, a cunning hunter, a deceitful hunter. He lie in wait. That motherfucker would smear shit on his body and wait for your ass. So he could just smell like the elements that's out there. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? I know it's not in our spirit to do that kind of shit. We ain't gonna smear no shit all on our body and wait for a goddamn duck to come across so we can kill it and shit. And what he does with a lion, he'll sit on a pedestal somewhere, safe in his shit little box, and blow the lion's head off like he a hunter. That's being deceitful. Go out there with a motherfucking pocket knife and a t-shirt and with your motherfucking boots on and go hunt that lion down like King David did. You ain't gonna do that. That's why we stronger than you, Esau. You are stronger. Slakia. This is Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Let me go back to Genesis. It was Genesis 3:1. Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. This motherfucker, this Edomite, the Lord ain't no joke when he created these spirits, man. And he got this spirit ruling over us right now. If if things don't go his way, he will delete everybody and delete himself. But he got this chocolate woman under his spell. Oh, let me get that too. Let me get that. Let me get that real quick in that pocket. Let me get that real quick. She be trying to charm this monster too. That's why I said, let me get this in the Apocrypha. This is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 13. Who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh a wild beast? That's what the Eve did. She came near that wild beast that was standing on his 2 feet and shit. He had color to his skin with no rhythm. I'm pretty sure he had no rhythm. He had the spirit of a Edomite, or Edomite got the spirit of that serpent. Cause these Edomites don't have no rhythm, man. Like that movie, what was that movie called? Leave the World Behind, when Julian Roberts was dancing. I was like, look at this crazy bitch. Oh, that's an Amalekite. At first I thought she was an Israelite, but you look at her, that was an Amalekite. She's not an Israelite, man. That girl is no rhythm and nothing. I thought she was, because they started playing that song too. I'm so excited. They started playing that song. I was like, oh, okay, she about to break it down. We about to check her spirit out. And her brother, she was just, you know what I'm saying? He was grooving with the beat and shit, and her ass just started. I can't explain them moves, man. If I would have seen that shit in my house, I would like, I would have told her, I was like, you know I love you, right? She'd probably be like, yeah. Then I'll say, I'm gonna need you to leave. Get the fuck out of here. That shit was crazy. I was like, oh yeah, she's a Amalekite. That's an Amalekite. Her and her brother. When she was young, she was fine when she was young. You know what I'm saying? But that's an Amalekite though. She had a body when she was young. I could just look when she was young. I was like, damn, yeah, that's what I want. That was a straight up Amalekite. That's all I'm saying. She had no rhythm or nothing when she was dancing in that room. If she was on Soul Train, she probably would have got jumped. When Soul Train came out back in the day, and she would have been doing that shit, they would have been like, they would have canceled that TV show. Ain't no soul up in there. If she would have been doing all that shit, if that was a show full of Edomites doing all that shit, they wouldn't have a TV show. You know what I'm saying? Because the Soul Train, I used to watch that. It was that every Saturday or Sunday, something like that. There was that pop locking on, like, boy, oh boy. And at the end of the day, that Cass got a bucket of chicken. That is crazy. Wow. Slakia. Who was I? I was with the Serpent. Matter of fact, let me go back. Let me read that. Let me read some of that real quick. Oops, Slakia. Ecclesiasticus. Let me get up. Let me read some of this. This is Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Eve didn't do that. She walked up to this motherfucker right here, called a non-rhythmistic motherfucking devil. She was curious and shit. She, let me go over here and talk to this. I don't know what the hell Adam was doing. He probably was just sitting back, you know what I'm saying, relaxing and shit. Or he probably had another wife. Who knows? Who knows what Adam was doing? He probably was looking at some ass somewhere. She's like, damn, look at that one. I'm about to get it from that one. Where Eve at? And this bitch gone somewhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? You only got 2 eyes. She's supposed to be right behind her husband at all times. He probably expected it when he turned around. She was gone. He's like, what the fuck? Where did this bitch go? Hey, what the fuck? And she over there talking to this goddamn serpent. No rhythm having ass bastard. She over there talking to him. So let's get Ecclesiastes 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, because that was Eve's enemy, that serpent, the one she was talking to about the tree in the midst of the garden. And ain't no telling. It wasn't no goddamn fruit. You know what I'm saying? It was the philosophies or the things that the heathen was doing. And you know what? If you're doing the same thing the heathens is doing right now, you eating that fruit that these heathens is doing. So, like, they was talking to this guy was talking to these women, talking about this guy asked me to eat if I could eat his shit. You know, I'm like, what? That's heathen shit, man. So ain't no telling what they was doing what the hell they was doing up in the Garden of Eden. And I would have been like, what the fuck? He's squatting over a motherfucking mouth. Like the porta potty women out there in Dubai. They had a picture of that black woman like this. And dude was over there like you sit on the toilet, he uses over a mouth like, and the drop just was like, they just showed the little drop about to drop down in her fucking throat. So she was a human porta potty. So ain't no telling what this goddamn man was doing in the Garden of Eden. But he was the he was the balance though. You know what I'm saying? You had to have the clean and the unclean. In the midst, the unclean was in the midst of the garden. Let's say it like that. And she was there with him. So go over there. The servant was like, go over there and just sit with him. He said, okay. And you see what it got her now. You see what happened to her now. She don't got no hair. She's fat. She the most ugliest woman on the planet. And nobody want to deal with him. She want everybody to feel sorry for him. That shit is out the window. Even the ambulance, no, he's probably gonna rescue one right now. She can't find her weave, so she probably dialed 911. And here they come to go help her find that motherfucker, because she's not coming out that room. I can't find my weave, I'm not coming out. They're like, ma'am, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna see you, just put a towel over your head. Her weave ain't no joke. I just have to get this lock here. That weed monster ain't no joke. She's not coming out that room without this. She's not coming out the room without this. I gotta have it, sir. Look at that shit. I cannot picture myself this woman in my car rolling with me. If she is, she's bobbing for apples. I ain't let nobody seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna see her in my car. I'm like, just stay down, stay down. She's like, what? Stay down. Shit. You an embarrassment. That's an embarrassment, man. I'm glad I had no children, man. I'm like, I know you're my daughter, but why you got that golden crown on your head? She'd probably hate coming around me, because I would have jokes and shit. Why you get the tongue ring in your mouth? What's up with that? How much dick are you sucking? Slovakia. Let's go back to this. This is in Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humbled himself, he was just humbling himself, talking to Eve. He was just humble and shit, looking like the most softest man on the planet and shit. The one she like to control. I guess she want to control a man. She want to control a man, but she don't want to. She want to control a man, but she want a man to control her and shit. She's so fucking confused. Cause my brother, he used to beat on this woman, and I think she actually liked that shit. I can't beat on my fucking woman and shit. What the fuck? And you gotta go bed with this bitch? These women are wicked, man. She'll just slice your shit off while you knocked out next to her. She'll get your ass drunk, you know what I'm saying? And when you lay in the bed, you snoring like a motherfucker. Cause he used to tell me, he's like, man, I come home and shit. This bitch smelling my motherfucking dick. If she can smell your motherfucking shit while you sleep, motherfucker, she gonna slice your shit off. So, let's get back to this. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching like a subtile beast of the field, yet take good heed and beware of him. Even do that. Slakia. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass. Like, damn, this motherfucker. I'm curious about this motherfucker. He got the look I can't trust. He's crouching down and shit, looking sorry as hell, looking like Jesus Christ and shit. With stringy hair like the softest man throwing a piece and shit. Looking like the motherfucker ready to give out hugs. And he's just crouching down, looking at her and shit like, come here, let me talk to you. And here come Eve, okay, all right. Slakia. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. 12. Set him not by thee. That's what she did. She sat right next to his ass, and they were just having a conversation about the fruit of the fruit of the tree in the midst of the garden. So the Lord says, set him not by thee. When he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and prick therewith. Slakia. And be pricked therewith. I gotta look up that word prick. I gotta look up prick. I don't know what that word means. And the spirit of Christmas is nowhere near here. They usually have, back in the day, they had this whole place be decorated with all kinds of Christmas ornaments and shit. Everybody know that shit is bullshit. Slakia. Pricked. It said, let me get it right here. Sanan. And be sharpened. Yeah, prick, I guess prick means to be sharpened. Motherfucker, you gotta have a, what they say, what's that word? Sharpen can coincide with circumspect. Motherfucker, look at this motherfucker. I mean, you just be sharp, be up on your toes, don't be slipping. That's what I get out of it. Let's continue on. Oh, let's get this in Habakkuk. We talking about the serpent, the subtile motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because how low can you go when you're on your belly, smearing shit all on your body just to hunt down a deer? You won't do that with a lion. That motherfucking lion don't. That lion knows, and he can see your ass in the dark. This is Habakkuk. We start at 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, not lie. Slakia. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Like the Iranians entered that theater of war out there in what's that? The Hormuz Strait, something like that. Iran out there shooting missiles now. So it's revving up, man. And I just can't wait for them to come out with the MOTB when they stop letting people in the supermarket if you don't got the MOTB, because that's going to happen. There's all this death going around, and you got all these savages, chocolate people going around here just piling all up in your store, stealing all kinds of shit. Like, you insane, man. Who is your motherfucking mother? Who is your parents? Where your father at? Nigga, I never did no shit like that. I did steal, but you know, I never gathered with a bunch of motherfuckers. Let's all go to the store and just going and doing a rampage. I never hung out like that, man. I had some kind of integrity to my shit, man. I stole before, but not like that. My shit was minor. I stole some gasoline before when I was young. What else? What else? What else did I steal? I stole a girl's heart, you know what I'm saying? What else? I can't really say I stole some shit. I probably took some shit out of a bitch house. You know what I'm saying? I never pickpocketed a motherfucker. No, I'm not that person, man. I never was, man. Something in my spirit know that shit was wrong. Slakia. Habakkuk 2. You start at what was that, 3? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up, not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations. Like at the border, he got all kinds of Israelites over there. He got Moab tribe, but Moab's not Israelite, but he got the Levites over there. He got Moab. He got the Idumeans coming through that border. Who else coming through there? Issachar. Who else? Ishmael. They all coming through that border. They all over there lined up, waiting for some free fucking meals and shit. Ready to come into this country and let the taxpayer pay for that shit. That's what he means. He want all people to this land right now. Slakia. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man. Neither keepeth at home. What the hell you doing in Syria? I don't understand that part. Oh, you still in their oil. You still in their oil. That's in their land. You got a base out there without the president's consent. That's crazy. I do me all pass and shit. You seen that sign on? He's like, fuck you, motherfucker. Motherfucker, fuck you, Esau. You the motherfucking enemy, homie. You the enemy. Motherfucker. All that shit they did to us. All of a sudden, we supposed to let bygones be bygones. Everybody gets a fucking hug. Nah, man, no. You ain't get no motherfucking hug. We ain't gonna show no mercy to you motherfuckers in the kingdom, man. Yeah, he told Abraham, just go back and he said, can you cool my tongue? That's Esau. That motherfucker, he's gonna be begging for mercy. Cause ain't no such thing as gonna be death in the kingdom, man. We go take your ass out and bring your ass back up for 1,000 years. Some of y'all is gonna walk around with no limbs. You gonna be fucked up that day when we in the kingdom, man. Talking about a circus, we gonna have jokes. You know we got jokes. We're gonna be roasted. I'm gonna have all my wives and shit. Where we going, master? Where we going, master? Where we going, Lord? My wife's gonna be calling me Lord and all that stuff. I'm gonna be going down to see the Idumeans. And we're gonna be like, look at that, he don't got no arms and no legs. Yep, and he got a shovel in his mouth. Like, watch him dig that hole though. He know when I put that fiery whip on his ass, he know how to dig that hole. He digging the hole with his mother. He got a shovel in his mouth and digging a hole. Because I took his limbs off. This gonna be terrible, man. Talking about a motherfucking scary movie. This gonna be a horror show when we in the kingdom. And I'm not gonna sin. It's gonna be lawful. You ain't gonna be bleeding all over the place because you just gonna have nubs and shit. You just gonna have a shovel in your mouth. You ain't gonna be bleeding all over the place and shit. Then another Idumean's gonna have to pick your ass up. Or you might just have to roll your ass over there to that toilet, to your little hole where you could be living at, that house, and take your shit in. That's gonna be your future. You're gonna have a hell of a hard time. The shit you did to us, you can't even compare the shit we're gonna do to you. But we're not gonna butt break you. But we're not into that shit, man. We're not into that heathenistic porta potty shit. Oh, we're not into that what's that word? Power bottom shit. Nope. We're not TD Jakes, the power bottom man. Nope, we're not into that. Slakia. 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, as in death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Yeah, come on to our borders. Come on. Come on over here and be some Democrats. That's this devil. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Let me go to, who else should I start with? I already read that one. Oh yeah, let me get this one real quick in Timothy's. We're all talking about Christmas, man. This devil, man. You listen to this devil, he have y'all celebrating some bullshit. Like the 4th of July. Nigga, you was in slavery during the 4th of July when they first came around. What the hell you popping fireworks for? Why you celebrating Thanksgiving telling me happy Thanksgiving? Like that Negro. That Negro, boy. He called it Yahweh Shah's Day, and he ordained the pork in Yahweh Shah's name. Can you believe that? I cannot believe it till I couldn't believe it till I seen it, man. He has pulled pork. That dude, that's a straight up demon. The Lord put a demon on that man. You cannot be around that man at all. If I see any of the Israelites trying to trying to straighten him out and shit, he's done. He is done. He's not going to come back unless the Lord allows him to come back. Whatever he did in his past life, the Lord don't like it. Turned his ass to a straight up reprobate, and he ordained the swine in Yahweh Shah's name. They call it Yahweh Shah's Day on Thanksgiving. That food looked good too. I was like, look at that mac and cheese. That boy, they hooked that shit up. Everybody was around there. Everybody was like standing up, ready to eat. Talking about being tempted. Don't come this way, buddy. I'm not that guy. Let me get that in 1 Timothy's though. There's a restaurant over here cooking, and that shit stink. That food stinks. Smell like some old grease and shit. I don't even eat out no more. I don't eat that shit. Let me get it with my tablet. It's quicker than that. Because I meant to the other side of this book. Let me get this. That old serpent. 1 Timothy's. Look at 2 and 13. For Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Who she was deceived by? That serpent. That goddamn serpent, that snake in the grass called Esau. And she really deceived. She guzzling down that Babylonian juice. I seen a picture on her brother brought out another picture of a chocolate woman. She had Caesar Borgia, the one they call Jesus Christ. Fuck, ain't no such fucking thing as Jesus Christ. She had him on a headboard, and she had her and the son bowing down to it. Bowing down, like that song Bow Down, When I Come to Your Town. That's what Caesar Borgia is saying to her. He said, bow down when I come to your town. When you see my picture, bow down. And she had her chocolate son doing the same thing. And with that, that's like when you raise a kid from that age doing that shit, they gonna always do it to the rest of their life. My mother wasn't into that shit, so she said she was Catholic, but she's not into that shit. My mother never took me to church either. She ain't with that bullshit church. Let me read that again. Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. You know what I'm saying? She went over there and tricked her husband to go follow these motherfuckers to do what they was doing in the midst of the garden. And he ain't no telling what they was doing. Probably ghetto gagging. Who knows? Who knows what they was doing? Chocolate woman. She walked in the street around. Well, she is. Ain't no telling what she was doing either. Ain't no telling what she was doing last night. She walked in the street around me. I must look crazy. I got the Bible and shit. I mean, I got the Bible. Yeah. Slip of the tongue. Don't be cutting that out, talking about, look at this nigga. This nigga cussing and Slakia. Let me read that again. Ain't no telling, man. These women are not. The Lord designed these women to be that way. You just gotta control their ass. These bitches not supposed to be out here like that. They supposed to be at the house. If they ain't cleaning, they giving you they topping you off. You know what I'm saying? Or tending the children and shit, making sure they clean. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be at the house, not in the streets, like her, with a little bag and shit and house shoes. It's cold as hell out here, so ain't no telling what the hell she was doing about 10 minutes ago. Like, where the hell you just come from? She probably going home to a man. You know, where you been? Shit, why you keep asking these questions? Give me a kiss. Like, and you know, these simps, boy, start tonguing it down and shit. She haven't even showered yet, and they having sex now. Hey, what can I say, man? You cannot have a real woman in these times right now. The Lord's not going to allow it, man. He's going to allow you to have a decent woman when the kingdom comes. So you can forget about it, homie. He said you got trouble in the flesh. Trouble in the flesh. There's a bunch of Eves around here tricking their husbands and shit. Like this one woman, she got two. They all live in the same house. She got two husbands and a son living in the same house. So I'm like, that gotta be, they gotta be doing some weird shit up in there. All three of them, they gotta be doing some weird shit. That's all I could think of. What else can I think? When she finished with you, will she go in your room? She go in the other room and deal with that man too? No, y'all all be in that same room. Juice was flowing. And what was that power bottom shit? That porta potty style. All that is going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me get this real quick. Let me get this before I head out. Thessalonians, man. The second, it's Corinthians. Here it is. It's Corinthians. You got to be more careful. She probably stink. That's probably why she went into that street like that. So I hope this nigga don't smell me. These women are foul. You're not supposed to have different ejaculations up in your vagina. What sperm do? What happens when you bury like an apple seed in the ground? It beds itself in that ground. Then the tree grow out of it. What you think sperm do when a guy ejaculates inside you? It beds itself into you. So if you got different kind of sperm in your ass, they're in there fighting, talking about this is my ground, and the other sperm in there talking about this is my ground. So they end up in there killing each other. That's why you get that rotten smell. That's why you got to get Lumi, whatever that shit is called, the mask that smell for 3 days. That means it said you could put that Lumi on without taking a shower for 3 days and you still smell good. Something wrong when you're masking, when you're putting a mask on your smell. How about just go fucking clean yourself? That's this devil, man. Even this devil. The Plan B hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is 2 Thessalonians. Who's that? 2 and 3. 2. It's not good. 2. Is it 2 Thessalonians? Yeah, 2 and 3. It's not good. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. Yeah, we fell away hard. We was on them slave ships. Then when we got here, a lot of us got butt break, all that crazy shit. We got the Hebrew Israelite beat the hell up out of us and shit. Now they started calling us black, Negro, African American. Like, what land is that? What tribe is that? What tribe is black? What land is black at? And the African American land. What tribe is that? Where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? They beat the hell out of us. They call us everything but a Hebrew Israelite. You could be a goddamn Muslim. You could be a pedo and shit. As long as you don't mess with children, you could just be a pedo. You call yourself a pedo, and they can't do nothing about it. But when you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, they're just like, what? Are you delusional? What's wrong with you? You're black. I'm brown though. I'm brown. I'm a brown man. This is black. This is black. I'm brown and shit. Why do you call me? Look at my coat. This is black. Look at the coat I'm wearing. And I'm brown. I'm more of this color, the inside the coat. Look, I'm more of that color than this color. But they call me black. Slakia. So this 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed. Who's that man of sin? Let me get this real quick. Right here, the goat. The man that have hair like a goat. Matter of fact, let me get this picture real quick. Slakia. The man of sin. Who was I? Here we go. Let's get this motherfucker right here. Where's he at? Here he is. The man of sin. The man of sin. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's the man of sin, Slakia. Oh man, I lost it. But you get my point. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or above is worship, or that is worship, so that he is the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And with that, I'd like to give praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Harakakadash, Shalom, Shalom.